Okay, dear students, yesterday we have seen solenoid and we have derived the expression for magnetic field due to current carrying solenoid using Ampere circuit law. So in solenoid, what we have seen? We have seen that solenoid is what? It is a coil, circular coil, which is having the turns very close to each other. And if the current flows in this particular direction, what will happen? The current will move to the first circle, it will move to the second circular coil, it will move to the third circular coil, then it will move to the fourth. In this way the current will be flowing throughout the coil. So the length of the coil is having number of turns small n. So the total magnetic field will inside this solenoid is B is equal to mu naught n I. This derivation we have seen yesterday. Okay, so in solenoid what we have seen that it is a circular coil, insulated copper coil, which is in the form of a cylinder, circle form, and if the current is coming inside, then that particular end will show the north pole, and if the current is moving outside, then it is showing the south pole. That figure we have drawn. Okay, so yesterday we have seen this regarding the solenoid, how the solenoid is working and what is its derivation, and we have seen that the maximum current will be there inside the solenoid and outside the magnetic current will not be there. So magnetic field will not be there, when the current is flowing through the solenoid, then what will happen? The magnetic field will be created inside the solenoid. Outside the solenoid, magnetic field will not be there. So we have seen that solenoid will convert the electric current into mechanical field. So it is commonly used in the switches. Further, we have seen the magnetic field created by the solenoid is given by B is equal to mu naught n I, where I is the current, n is what? Number of turns per unit length of the wire, and mu naught is the permeability, okay, of the free space. So this we have seen yesterday. So now today we have to start with toroid. Now what is toroid? And yesterday one more thing we have seen that we have derived the expression. We have seen that when the how much magnetic field is there due to the current carrying solenoid using the Ampere circuit law. So we have derived B is equal to mu naught n I. This derivation we have derived, and today we have to see for the toroid. Now toroid means what? Toroid is nothing but it is the same coil. Okay, it is the same solenoid, but the solenoid is bent in the form of a circular ring. Now if suppose you consider that you see this figure, now what will happen? If we consider a wire, this wire is going inside this, and this wire is allowed to move in the form of a circular ring in this way. So what is happening here? The current which is flowing is in this direction, but now it is moving in a circular orbit, no doubt, just like a solenoid. But now what has happened? The solenoid has been bent in the form of a circular ring in this particular manner, and the current will be flowing through this. So what will happen here? What the toroid is nothing but, toroid is what? It is a hollow circular ring on which large number of turns of wire are loosely wound. Wound मतलब लपेटा हुआ. So for this particular case we will see this diagram. This is the diagram. Here you'll see the current is flowing through this wire, and this copper wire is wounded on a circular ring. So you see the current is flowing in this particular manner. It will move in the form of a circular ring. Okay, and as the magnetic current is flowing into this in this form of a circular, the current will flow. Lastly, it will come out from this end, means this end, these two end. This is the input and this is the output, means the current will be flowing inside direction and it will be moving in the outside direction. So what will happen here, when the current is flowing in the circular ring, we know the where the magnetic field is created. Magnetic field is created inside. So what will happen inside the circular ring? These are the dotted lines which are shown. These dotted lines are called as the magnetic field. These dotted lines are what? Magnetic field. So the magnetic field will be inside the coil, but here it is a space. Here this space is the empty space. This space is outer space. So at this space and at this space there is no magnetic field is present. तो magnetic field कहाँ पर रहेगा? Magnetic field inside the coil रहेगा. Okay, so जो circular coil है, it is already what? Empty, hollow circular coil ring. So this hollow circular ring will have the magnetic field inside it. Outside at this particular point and at the center of this point, means where it is an empty space, magnetic field will not be present. So what happens in case of a toroid? Toroid is what? Toroid is nothing but it is the hollow circular ring on which large number of turns of wire are closely wound. ये जो closely it has been wound. What will happen? There will be a uniform magnetic field only inside the toroid. Where the magnetic field will be created? Inside the toroid, not outside or not in between the space. बीच में जो space है इधर भी magnetic field create नहीं होगा. The magnetic field lines are what? Circular and concentric with the center of the toroid. Clear? Now what will happen? The magnitude of magnetic field anywhere outside this circular ring or inside the circular ring, empty space, it will be 0. So what it says? It says that at this particular point and outside, magnetic field will be 0. So where the magnetic field will be maximum? Inside the circular ring. So this interior, there will be an interior. Interior you will be having the open space, and there will be an exterior. Exterior will be open space. So interior and exterior, which has interior and exterior, both these are the empty spaces. At these empty spaces, magnetic field will not be created. Okay, so now question is that how this works? ये कैसे होता है? So now according to the Ampere circuit law, yesterday we have seen solenoid, and we have derived the expression for magnetic field due to the current carrying solenoid using Ampere circuit law. Today also, today's topic, what we have to consider? We have to consider the toroid. We have to understand first toroid, and then we have to understand the expression for the toroid. So yesterday we have derived the relation B is equal to mu naught Ni. Today also we have to derive the relation for the toroid. How toroid is different from the solenoid? Solenoid and toroid both will have the same amount of magnetic field, but only thing is that here derivation is same. B is equal to mu naught Ni only we will be getting, but instead of using solenoid, toroid is used more. Okay, now question is that why it is used more? Because the lengthwise if you will take, it will assume the more and more space, but if you will take the circular ring, it will have the compact and the magnetic field will be maximum. How much close wires are arranged, depending upon that, magnetic field will be created inside that. So according to Ampere's law, if any closed surface current is flowing, then there is a magnetic field exists. in the field. Here in the open space, okay, as this is the open space, this open space does not conduct the current. Since open space does not conducting any current, therefore in this place magnetic field will not be created. Okay, similarly exterior of this open space, this is the exterior open space, here also open space is present, so the net current is 0, so the net current enclosed outside this is 0, and because of that magnetic field will not be present. So therefore where the magnetic field will be there? Magnetic field will be there inside the coil. Inside the coil magnetic field will be maximum. So at this particular point and outside the toroid magnetic field will be 0. Clear हो गया? So this is the diagram for toroid which is carrying the current and has the magnetic field. So toroid and solenoid both are similar, both will have the magnetic field B is equal to mu naught Ni only, but both will have the uniform magnetic field only. Don't about. But thing is that in case of a toroid it is a circular manner. So since it is a circular manner, this toroid will be more and more it is used. Here now again one more thing we have to understand, that in case of a toroid, since it is compact, because of that, and the same magnetic field is created as a solenoid, because of that this toroid is used more. Practical application of toroid is more. So solenoid and toroid means what happens if you take the example of a spring. Suppose हम क्या दिखते हैं, ऐसा स्प्रिंग लेते हैं और इस स्प्रिंग को अगर मैं दोनों एंड को जोड़ दूंगा तो क्या हो जाएगा? स्प्रिंग क्या हो जाएगा? एक सर्कुलर रिंग के फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट हो जाएगा. सो दिस सर्कुलर रिंग विच हैज़ रिंग्स, ओके, स्प्रिंग को हमने जब गोल फॉर्म में कन्वर्ट कर दिया, फर्स्ट एंड एंड सेकेंड एंड को अगर हमने ज्वाइन कर दिया सर्कुलर रिंग में, तो क्या होगा? ये जो इनसाइड देयर इज एन एम्प्टी स्पेस, so these empty space will generate the magnetic field. But here this is the open space and outside also there is an open space. So in this open space magnetic field will be 0. This is called as the interior open space and this is called as the exterior open space. So in case of interior open space and exterior open space, magnetic field will not be there. Where magnetic field will be there? Inside the spring or inside the coil. Coil के अंदर magnetic field generate होगा और this magnetic field will be uniform. Clear हो गया? तो ये toroid है. So toroid, more and more toroid will be used in case of all the electrical equipments. All the electronic equipment में toroid ज़्यादा यूज़ होता है instead of using the solenoid, because solenoid is a long, it will acquire the more space and it will have, because of that solenoids are not used. Instead of solenoid toroids are used, so the toroid will become more and more used nowadays. So now in the second video we will see that expression for toroid or expression for magnetic field due to current carrying toroid by using the Ampere's circuital law. Clear हो गया? So now what we'll do, we will have the sectional form, okay, to see this of the second derivation. Okay, so here what will happen in the second video, we will see the complete derivation for the toroid. Okay.